Hello again. Remember during the King's coronation last year when a foolish black actress remarked live on the BBC coverage of the event that the royal family were too white? This remark was prompted by her viewing the balcony at Buckingham Palace and observing that it was terribly white. It was such an awful and unnecessary thing to say that over 8,000 people complained. Still, what did Adjoa Ando care? She made good money in the American television series Bridgerton, and a spot of controversy is no bad thing generally for actors and actresses. It raises their profile. Now she is starring in the Christmas advertisement for Boots, the high street chemists. Boots have been in terrible financial trouble lately, being forced to close down many branches and restructure their business. The word is that the company might actually be about to go to the wall. What better time, thought somebody high up in the organisation, to make a special advertisement for Christmas which features Adjoa Ando in a starring role as Father Christmas's wife. The result is truly dreadful because all the main parts in this production are played by either black women or obvious and effeminate homosexuals and drag artists. There is, of course, the use too of the pronoun them, not as a singular term, but to refer to a person who cannot make up his or her mind if he or she is a man or woman. Just what you want as the festive season approaches. I am put in mind of advertisements which were disastrous for companies. I wonder if this is going to be the same. Anybody remember when companies decided to use a man who had had a sex change and started presenting as a woman and used him or her to promote both Budweiser beer and Adidas sports bras? I can't quite remember how that went, but I seem to recollect that the advertising campaigns were not exactly unqualified success stories. In the description to this video, I give a link to the Boots advertisement. Just watch the thing and see what you make of it. It's almost a pastiche of a very woke production. Have the bosses at Boots decided that the company is finished anyway, and that as a last bit of fun they will produce an obviously tongue-in-cheek celebration of homosexuality and blackness? Or do they really think that this is what the British public will go for? Whatever the explanation, I think that this advertisement will go down in history as being part of peak wokeness, something which cannot be bettered for all the cliches it manages to include in just 1 minute. It also, by the way, plays into the useless white guy and clever and resourceful black person trope. Father Christmas is shown at the beginning as being asleep, and it is the black woman who organises everything for Christmas while he slumbers. Do watch this, for it is one of the best examples of this kind of thing that I have ever seen.